and call on him. Number one, I would say in my reflection this morning, first of all, it's sacrificial love. Jesus demonstrated radical love, through his willingness to suffer and die on a cross. It's an act humanity's never seen before. It redeemed all of us on a cross. This act, freed us from sin and death. And Jesus, the selfless act of Jesus on the cross, really prioritizes, over all of humanity, salvation over everything. Salvation for all. Salvation for not just the Jews, Gentiles alike. And that's all over the place in the Gospels. Jesus shows and challenges his followers and non alike, and to the great leaders, to the people in the ditch dying. His love is for everyone, whether it's the kings, the tax collectors. He doesn't show prejudice. He doesn't reject anyone. His love is, even at great personal cost, is at its maximum, always. I think Elon Musk has this funny word. Sometimes he comes up with these pretty unused words like maximalist. That's Jesus' love. Number two, love for the marginalized. For those who are all about DEI, some of that's not a bad idea, but we can't prejudice between anyone. We have to include all people, not exclude anyone. And that goes on for both sides of the aisle. Politically, everyone should be loving each other no matter what. Radical left and the radical right, the moderate left and the moderate right, and the center, the moderates. Everybody on the spectrum of humanity should be loving each other. It has to start somewhere. And so for those who are full of anger and vitriol, you gotta let that stuff go, because it will consume you, destroy you, and drive you to political violence. We're seeing that, just in the last month, the shooting in Minneapolis, what happened to Charlie Kirk. That's been going on for centuries and centuries. That stuff it's just violence. We can stop it. Someone just has to stop and let go. There's no right or wrong about it. It's just the devil. It's evil, and it's demons tempting people to do radical evil things. You got to say the name Jesus. It's the only way to break free from it. But Jesus is the great figure of inclusion and empathy, diversity. He wants all people. Heaven is full of every single person he's ever made, and he wants all of humanity to be with him in heaven, a new heaven and a new earth. And so for the outcasts, the tax collectors, the sinners, the prostitutes, the poor, the destitute, crippled, and lepers, everyone is welcome to be with this God. There's power in his name because there's power in him. He is love, and he is God. I mean, logic dictates he's the most powerful thing, person, entity, ether, whatever you want to call it. God is God. God is everywhere. You want to be a part of him, you'll be free. And that's what I did. Gave my life to him. And I'm so happy every single day. There's tough times, but I just run back to him. I run to the angels and saints to help me. There's a whole army of heavenly figures, spirits, good angels that will help you. Powers and seraphim and cherubim and dominions, principalities, archangels, you name it. They're all for us. They're all fighting for the good. So no one has broken down more social barriers and included everyone than Jesus Christ. Diversity, inclusivity, equity. Jesus, he was the first. So those who are all into the DI thing, it's not a bad idea. You just can't exclude anyone. We have to include all people. And yes, diversity is awesome. I wish it was more equal. But that don't work in a fallen world very easily. It's really a hard thing to do. But Jesus promotes it. He's the first one. Everywhere in the Gospels, Jesus is including everyone and teaching about to include everyone, to love everyone. So these things were going on 2,000 years ago. What we're going through today is nothing new. What have we learned? We're not listening to Jesus. All you got to do is read the Gospels and start loving one another and forgive everyone with unconditional love. Anyhow, the Good Samaritan, the woman at the well, Jesus broke all social norms. He embraced everybody and taught everyone. He did not exclude anyone. So his love transcends and transforms. And he breaks down social barriers, urging, again, empathy, compassion to all, inclusivity to all people. So to all who love those values, no matter where you are on the political spectrum, I would say leave that group. Don't be putting yourself in some camp or tribe, because that only leads to division. Because you automatically see, well, if you're not in my tribe, then you're against me. If you're not with me, you're against me. That's what automatically people think. That's the devil. That is Satan trying to pit each one of us against each other. And sometimes it gets to an unhealthy level, and people get radical about it in a bad way, and they start being violent. We all got to pray. We all got to run to Jesus Christ. We all got to love and forgive, and just stop trying to start unifying and loving. Get out of your tribe. Get out of your camp. And just listen and love one another. And that goes on both sides. The right especially, to the left, of course. You all got to stop. You all have to someone has to stop and come back to the table and start listening to one another. Listen to why you have your differences and try to find a middle ground and compromise. Because Jesus Christ is the one who started this. Unity, inclusivity. There's no party with Jesus. There's one faith, one love, one God, one body, one heaven and earth, the unity starts with the divine. Embrace him. Love him. I pray, and I guarantee you'll feel the power and freedom in it as I do. God bless.